Do you ever have dreams where the world literally ends? Well, I have loads of those, and this is another one, but it ends with the whole world covered in oil. Yeah, oil. Like black oil that comes out of like factories. That. And yes, it's like spreading very slowly because it's viscous. And I'm like super terrified because the world is ending, first of all. Our city is drowning in oil. And secondly, this is oil, okay? So what if someone lights a match? And I mean, everything is covered in oil. So just imagine, instead of the city drowning in oil, it's being smothered by flames. So enjoy this story that my subconscious created. We're on top of a tall building overlooking the city of Dubai. There's this liquid that slowly spreads everywhere on the ground. I suspect it's oil. It has this dark tone and it spreads slowly. My whole family, my mom, my dad, my sister, and I, we're on this top of the building, but then we go down the stairs on the outside of the building. They are these metal stairs that lead towards the ground on the outside of the building. As soon as we reach the ground, then we can escape this oil because we can't escape it directly from above here. Yes, we can stay above the ground, but we won't be able to physically get away. But before we do that, we stop midway and go into a shop when we go off of the stairs. Oddly enough, we're not in a rush or anything. We're very easygoing and just taking our time. The next thing I know, I have rollerblades on. And I'm outside the shop waiting for my sister. My dad asks my sister, "Are you going to keep those rollerblades on?" And I think, you know what, it's fine. We're going to keep on the rollerblades. As soon as we get down the stairs, then we're going to skate away as fast as possible to escape all this oil. But you know how dreams are very weird and not always logical. When we reach the ground, we don't have the rollerblades on anymore. I assume we took them off because I can't skate, so I would just fall and then the oil would catch up with me or something. Once we reach the bottom, we walk on the sidewalk, on the pavement. It's slightly above the road, so we can still escape the oil. It has reached a level where it's almost reaching the sidewalk, but not quite, so we're still safe. We talk about solutions for what to do to escape the oil. My mum suggests that we should take a plane or the metro. And I think we should use the metro because you'll get away much faster than on a plane. It's kind of like that movie 2012, where they just search for solutions to escape all of the chaos of the world ending. As we're walking, there's a small puddle of oil on the sidewalk, and I accidentally stepped with one of my toes in it because I took off the rollerblades and now I'm barefoot. And the thing to note about this oil, it's not just normal oil. The problem is it's lethal. We knew this, but I didn't quite know the extent of it. So I just keep walking after my toe dipped into this oil, and I ask my dad, "What happens if you touch the oil?" "Just stay away from it," he says. "But what if it happens?" I continue. Just a warning, this next part will have some graphic descriptions of blood and those types of things. So if you don't like that, just skip to this timestamp. I don't think he wants to tell me. But then he sighs and answers. "Where it touches you, it immediately starts bleeding very badly." Then I get this picture in my head of what actually happens. I'm visualizing what he's saying. Imagine someone putting their hand into the oil, and then it looks like a wound, your whole hand. The oil kind of burns your skin away. So your whole hand is like a wound, and blood is pouring from every millimeter of your hand. I think to myself, that is why we cannot swim in it. Because I thought, what if levels keep rising and keep rising? How are we gonna escape this? You need to maybe swim in it? Is that even possible? Apparently not. That would be lethal. I show my mom where the oil touched my toe. Then she helps me by pulling this strand of blood out of my foot. So this is quite confusing. It looks like a red piece of thread with small chunks of blood on it. Okay, so I'm a very squeamish person. I don't even know why I'm dreaming this. This is just awful. Like, I remember the picture in my head. I don't want to dream this. So we were actually walking to this other building when we got down the stairs. And now a group of people joined us. I'm not really present for the conversation because I'm just thinking about the state of the world and how everything is going to end. All I take in is that my dad says something about us having to go to a garage while we wait for the oil to disappear. He points out of the window to something about level with us. It's a container on top of other containers with these big garage doors. I don't think it's a good plan for our safety. Because the oil will eventually reach that, won't it? Right? The funny thing is, what I usually do in nightmares is I just shut my eyes closed. Because I'm so scared. And it's almost like when I open my eyes again, I'm gonna wake up. Somehow that happens. I just shut my eyes and I open them, and the dream is over. So dreams are very connected to your subconscious. And I don't think this dream really signifies anything other than maybe I was just very stressed during this time period. Also, there are pretty interesting stories in my dreams. This is why I tell them. A lot of them have to do with how the world ends for some reason. And this dream makes me think a lot about the movie 2012. This kind of apocalyptic scenario where the whole world ends. Have you ever dreamt that the world is ending? Just let me know your thoughts in the comments. I just thought this was something interesting, and I hope you enjoyed this weird story. Stay tuned for more events in the Dreamverse. Bye, and I'll see you next time.